And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the play a little bit more than the other.
Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed by Jones. Second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mark Trumbo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on the third strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Toronto in just a moment. Wade Miley, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Montreal, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
A less than impressive swing there to start. The at-bat, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Mancini arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here it comes, 1-0. Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike one.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Digging in, George Springer, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Hit hard to short. Beckham takes it in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from Toronto. Montreal leads this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Manny Machado.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Ready on 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's Chris Davis now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Jonathan Scope.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Mancini sprinting after it, and that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Here he pulls a changeup that's away. You're supposed to hit the other way and gets the base hit. Other times he takes that ball the other way, hits a line drive, and doesn't get the hit.
Standing in now, Dante Bichette, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. And the threat. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. In now, Trey Mancini. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Trey Mancini.
First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Miley.
In now, Wade Miley, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tim Beckham.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hot shot on the ground to short. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Tom Seaver.
Stepping up now, Tom Seaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
Dustin Pedroia.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. He got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He swings and grounds it to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. On now to the top of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for out number one.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. In there, strike one. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. First and second now, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two. From the belt, the pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. In to score the runner from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this?
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
9 pitch at bat, and he gets the RBI hit. Fought him off, battled, and got the RBI hit. Impressive.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Trey Mancini will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 3 runs already home here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The O's lead this thing 4-1. Here's George Springer. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, nice piece of hitting there. Now they're first and second. Now think about this for a second. If he'd allowed him to maybe steal that bag, now you're looking at driving in the run or possibly having hitters at first, runners at first and third as opposed to first and second.
Here's Didi Gregorius. as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Dante.
Into the box,
Bichette.
Dante Bichette. Line toward the alley in left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there. Ripped the line drive and scored the run
number
easy.
4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbull going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in one or maybe two.
In now, Tom Seaver. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Miley sets. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's another 1-2. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Now to the plate, Wade Miley. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Wade Miley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching. Now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now, Tim Beckham. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 0-2 coming. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Ready once again, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the ground up the middle, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it to the infield.
And into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he is out at second base.
The right fielder, number 4, George
So
Springer.
coming to the plate, George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Don't want to forget about him. Runner at first here, one man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo racing back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. On to first, a double play. No runs on it. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1.
For Baltimore, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Zach Duke takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Zach Duke.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the sixth.
Manny Machado.
Here's a high pop-up. Duke will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just...
Jim Palmer enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in once again, Jonathan Schoop. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. In there, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 4-4. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion, a hit in 2 tries so far.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Looks like a lefty and a... Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a one-out hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Chris Tillman enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Stepping in now, Dante Bichette. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And Molina's aboard a base hit. Long throw to third. And the tag, he will be out at third base. Ready for another shot now. Trey Mancini. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Seth Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Seth Smith. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball, when and how you want it through MLB.com podcasts. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcasts will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com and sign up today.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Molina waits on it, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. And we are tied 4-4. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Whit Merrifield is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Pedroia.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
ready. Here's the first offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jones is under it, and that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Eighth inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And he takes ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4.
Leading off for Montreal, right fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air out to left field. Mancini has a play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Standing in, Chris Davis. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Into the windup and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bichette is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter.
Ready now, Wellington Castillo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And now a pitch on the way, and he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Miguel Castro is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 50.
J.J. Hardy is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Settling in now, Dante Bichette. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th. Left fielder, Dante.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To his left, Beckham. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Miguel Sano will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Liner towards second. There's one. Back to first, a double play, and we are heading to extra innings. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Toronto after this. Raleigh Fingers takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the out. Hi, doctor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Standing in now, J.J. Hardy. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Standing in, Inciarte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Inciarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Eduardo Nunez.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. He swings and grounds it to short. Hardy for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Fans, do you have what it takes to be an umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp, both in the classroom and on the diamond. This is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now.
The 2-0 on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Number 8.
For the Orioles, number 18.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fouled back. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bichette is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. It's getting late. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. Richard Blyer takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Striding in once again, George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Springer.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's the 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Machado is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So they go down without a whimper here. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, J.J. Hardy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nothing across here this half. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 4-4. Ready for another shot now. Dante Bichette. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Dante Bichette.
Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over, or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Jay Bruce will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
The 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, pitcher, Raleigh Fingers.
Jonathan Lucroy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Shot to third, and that is through for a base hit, and the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. And runners on base.